Ladies and gentlemen, we meet again for a short and sweet idea towards Parashat Vayakel. Just imagine last week in the Parashat Kitisar, after the terrible sin of the golden calf, Moshe Rabbeinu smashes the two tablets, and then he has to go up a second time to Har Sinai for 40 days. During those 40 days, he begs for forgiveness. He does everything in the book and out of the book. Literally, because he says that goes, bro, im ein achenina misifracha shekatafta. If you don't accept and do not accept forgiveness and slicha and mechila for Am Yisrael, if you do not forgive them about the sin, so erase me, Moshe Rabbeinu, from the books that you wrote. Take me out of the Torah. I don't want any part of this. He really did his ultimate, maximum, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu forgave Am Yisrael. So just imagine now he's coming down a second time with the handmade second version of the two tablets of the Luchot, and this isn't the first time he's speaking to Am Yisrael. He comes back on Yom Kippur, so this is the first time he's speaking. It's Yud Aleph Tishrei, the day after Yom Kippur. Vayakel Moshe, he is standing in front of all Am Yisrael and they're waiting to hear his words of wisdom after the second time he is 40 days up at Mount Sinai. Let's go through this emotionally for a moment. What are Bnei Yisrael feeling? They're feeling terrible guilt. They sinned. They feel terrible. They sinned with a golden cow. They feel that they ichzavu et Moshe Rabbeinu. They let him down. They trusted them, and they let him down. They feel personally terrible, and they know that they have spiritually gone to a lower level. They feel bad, and Moshe Rabbeinu is coming to speak to them, and he's gone through a lot during those 40 days. All his begging for forgiveness. What is he about to say to them? Is he about to say to them, you've been terrible? Is he about to give them mussar? Is he about to tell them off? No. He's a great leader. And great leaders understand when the masses are feeling so terrible, this is not a time to push them down further, and they've got enough guilt as is. You don't have to give them more guilt. You have to pick them up. You have to take them out of this negative situation. So what does he say? He says something amazing. Shabbos. What does that mean, Shabbos? What does it mean? What does this got to do with anything? Well, how does this pick them out? Or take them out of the negative position they were in? To understand that, I'd like to go back to last week and look at the Meshachar, Rabbi Meir Simcha HaKohen from Dvinsk, who also wrote the Osamer of the Rambam, 100 years ago, one of the greatest Jewish leaders in Lithuania. And he writes an interesting question and answer on last week's parasha. He says, why did Moshe Rabbeinu smash the tablets? He should have told them, look, it says in the 10 Commandments, the second commandment, you must make an idol. You're making an idol. Stop. No, he didn't say a word. He just smashed it. Why did he smash it? So one of the answers he gives, I think, is ingenious. Is they got it all wrong. They got it so far wrong that if Moshe Rabbeinu would say, here are the tablets, what they would do is get rid of the golden calf, put the tablets in the middle, and start dancing around the tablets and worshiping the tablets. Moshe Rabbeinu is giving them a strong message. We do not believe in anything physical. Definitely not the golden calf, but not even these holy tablets. We do not believe in anything physical. What do we believe in? Shabbos. Something eternal. Something which is me'ein olam haba, which is a glimpse into a different world. on Shabbos, we're not really in this world. We're in the world to come. Me'en olam haba yom Shabbat menucha. We're not here. In fact, what is mutar, what we're allowed to do on Shabbos is avodah, is work. What we're not allowed to do is melacha, which is creative work. What is the difference between avodah and melacha, from work and creative work? So the answer is melacha. Melacha that we're not allowed to do is from the word melech, to be a king. And avodah is from the word eved, which means to be a servant, to be a slave, which means mindless work. So to push around furniture the whole of Shabbos is okay, because that's the work of a servant. But melacha, creative work, create anything creative, is forbidden on Shabbos, because that belongs to a melech. And on Shabbos there is only one melech. Sheshet yamin te'aseh melachtecha. 6 days, HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives us a crown on our head. It says, you can be the melech, go and be as creative as you can. But then it comes Shabbos, and then Keta Yithnu Lecha. We take off our tefillin, and we say there's only one king in the world, and we give it to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and we let go. And therefore, whilst pushing around furniture on all the Shabbos is acceptable, flicking the light switch on is forbidden. Why is it forbidden? Because it is creative work. But it's hardly work. I just move my little finger. Because this is why there's so much wiring in the walls and the light fittings and all the way to the electricity compound. And all the system is there just waiting for me to complete the cycle, the electrical cycle, in order to create the light. It is the last touch that puts all this creativity into action. So we're not allowed to do that. We can sweat all day by moving furniture. We can't do that all day. We must not be creative. We cannot be a melech. We cannot be a king in any way. And this way, we refrain from all these activities. And only when you refrain from all these activities can you actually sense the Kedusha. Kedusha can only be sensed when we refrain from our own creativity. I think the best example I heard once was, if you can imagine you're on a train and you look out the window of the train. And there are two ways you can look out the window. One way is, it's very nice. We're traveling, ta-dum, 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 ta-dum. We're traveling around the world, and we're moving across the globe. But there's a second way. You can daydream a bit, and you can imagine that you're actually standing in one spot, and the world is turning around underneath our train carriage. And Einstein has already taught us relativity, which means both are true. Both these realities exist. Just 6 days, we have to travel around the world, and we have to feel that we are conquering the world, and we can be creative. Shabbos, we have to daydream that actually we're standing in our carriage, and the world is turning underneath us. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is running the world. We are not really running the world. There's a profound idea, and this is really why Moshe Rabbeinu comes and says to them, Shabbos is the center of the Jewish world, and if you keep Shabbos, a person who keeps Shabbos properly, so HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives him full forgiveness. In fact, the word Shavuot said, HaShabbat, the letters, HaShabbat, are the letters of Teshuvah. Those are the letters of repentance. We're doing repentance of whatever sin it might be, even idol worship. If you keep Shabbos, you are connecting to the world to come, which will be after Mashiach, the period of the Amen.